Hello, welcome to BARAKAH Kitchen. Today we're going to be making some meat samosas, very popular Indian snack or even a starter. The meat we're going to be using is 1 kilo of minced mutton and various other ingredients such as some chopped onions, some whole spices, some cooking oil, some garlic ginger, some chopped potatoes and carrots. They've been soaking so that they don't discolor, and of course some ground spices and vegetables. All the ingredients will be in the description box below, so check that out if you'd like to cook along with us and make this recipe at home.
The pan is on. I'm going to put the oil in. Allspice. Onions. I'm going to cover it and leave it for 2-3 minutes to soften the. It's about 3 minutes later. So now I'm going to add the garlic ginger paste. Salt. All the spices. I'm going to put it on low fire, cook for another 2-3 minutes. About 3 minutes later, the spices are cooked. I'm going to put the tomato puree in. And the mince.
Make sure you break up the mince and flatten it with the back end of the wooden spoon that you're using. Make sure it all gets coated in the spice mixture. Give it a good mix and a press and a mix again.
So I'm going to cover it and cook for 5 minutes.
Just take the lid off, give it another mix, make sure everything's evenly coated and is cooking through evenly. Give it a mix, flatten it with the back of the spoon, mix again, give it a thorough mix, and then you can cover it and let it cook for another few minutes. Mincemeat typically does not take as long to cook as whole meat pieces usually, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so as you can see, the mince is pretty much cooked through, and it's now time to add the carrots and the potatoes. Just be sure to drain them off in a colander first. Remove all the excess water and then add it to the mixture, give it a good mix, and then cover again. Okay. And of course we're going to be adding some freshly chopped green chilies to give it a little kick. Just remember to take the lid off after a few minutes, give it a quick stir and mix, and then you can cover it again.
I'm going to let it cook probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, so 10 minutes covered on a low to medium heat, and the meat is pretty much cooked. We're just basically softening up the vegetables. Okay, so it's been about 10 to 12 minutes. We've just taken off the lid, and almost all of the water from the meat has evaporated, and that's telling us that this is basically ready now. Let's give it one final mix before we add the final ingredients, which is the kasuri methi, also known as dried fenugreek leaves, and of course the chopped coriander. We're going to give it another mix and then turn off the heat and let this rest for 15 to 20 minutes or so. And then the first stage is done. This is the filling for the samosas complete, and then the next stage will be to put these in filo pastry and of course shape them, let them freeze, and then fry. That looks lovely. Okay, so as you can see guys, the mincemeat mixture for the samosa filling is ready and it's cooled down now, so we can start making the samosas. Be sure to take out all the whole spices, so give it a quick mix, and all the cinnamon sticks, cardamom pods or cloves or star anise, it's good idea to take them out before you start, because the last thing you want is to bite into a samosa and then get a mouthful of overpowering spice. Okay, so once that's done, give it a quick mix, and then this is how we're going to make the samosa. Got a filo pastry, get yourself an egg wash ready, and just like so, fold it over. Then get a couple of spoonfuls of the mixture in, egg wash again, and fold it over to seal it. There you go. Okay, so we'll do another one just so you guys can see exactly how we did that. All we've got filo pastry, which we've cut into sort of 2.5 to 3 inch width strips, and they're about 6 inches, 7 inches long. And this is how we're going to build the samosa pocket. So we're going to take one end, we're going to fold it over halfway and create a triangle shape. We use the egg wash on the outside to then fold over the other side, and now you have a perfect triangle pocket. So when you turn that upside down, as you can see, there's a perfect pocket there. Get a spoonful or two of your meat mix, press it down, make sure it fills in all the corners, egg wash the flap, and then of course fold it over and seal it.
We use the egg wash as a glue.
There we go. Bit more egg on there, seal it up, and you have a perfect triangle pocket. And here we go, we've got a few that we've prepared already. And while you're doing that, it's probably a good idea to have your oil on the pan heating up so that it's hot and it's ready to throw in the samosas and fry them.
You can freeze them up to a month.
That's right, so you can do like a whole batch and you don't have to cook them all at once. You can put them in the freezer, as we mentioned earlier, and then they're good to go. So anytime you have an occasion and you have guests around, or you just fancy some samosas, all you got to do, they're already prepared. Take them out the freezer, straight into the fryer, and there we go. Okay, so they're ready to be deep fried. Get your oil hot and be careful when you put them in. Always lay away from you so you don't splash yourself with oil. They'll take about 5 or 6 minutes in total, probably less if you've got it on a high heat. About 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And if you make a batch and you do freeze some, I recommend to defrost them before you fry them. So you can just take them out half an hour before, leave them out room temperature, or if you really want, you can defrost them in the microwave. but it's probably recommended to leave them out. Turn it over.
Cook them on a medium heat. It takes about a couple of minutes.
And there you have it, guys. 4 to 5 minutes later, they are ready. All we really need in the fryer is that the pastry is cooked and crisped, because the meat inside is already cooked, and of course it will heat up the meat as well. Best served with some tomato sauce or some hot sauce, or even like a yogurt based sauce. Listen to that crunch. Some ASMR for you there. Look at that, delicious. Dip it in some sauce and enjoy. If you like our content, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Take care, guys.